Hey Internet, how's it going? How you guys doing this morning? Welcome to the Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Switch 2 thing is, I wouldn't say moments away, but it's getting close. I am here in the flesh. So how are you guys doing today? The Brussels sprouts are coming. Hooray. Yep. So I'm going to be nauseous the rest of the day. Hello people, how are you doing this morning? Yep. Okay, honey. Hey people, how you doing? So let's talk about what we think is going to happen. So I have my computer on standby if they do pre-orders. So I'm going to probably go to. Well, I'm not going to tell you the sites I'm going to go to. Because that would be like competition with you guys, and I don't want that. So uh, got my pre-order stuff ready. The websites that I'm going to try, and I think Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is going to come to the Switch too. I think that we'll see Mario related game. I think it's too early for Zelda, but fingers crossed. I guess I don't know. And I don't know. I just haven't been able to sleep. I haven't been this interested in game related news in quite a while. So I'm hoping that Nintendo really wows me. The Nintendo Direct that happened a little while ago wasn't too bad. It really wasn't. So hopefully this one will be better. It's about an hour presentation. That's about what the first Nintendo Switch Direct back in 2016, I believe, was. It was about an hour long for the presentation. And then they're going to have Nintendo Treehouse stuff like all this week, as well as some of you lucky people will get to, get hands on with the system. Sorry, Amber's doing stuff in the background. So some lucky people will get hands on the system at different Best Buy locations or something. Some events that Nintendo did early screenings or something for. So I will not be attending any of those. So I didn't get the invite or the whatever they call it. I didn't get chosen from signing up to the website. Hello chat, how's it going? So anyway, your first like goes 100 likes. Let's get those likes up. We haven't already, and we are 15 minutes until showtime. So in the meantime, we got some people here. Let's watch some YouTube shorts to kind of help out the hourly thingy. There was a Nintendo short thing I made this morning. You guys can help with that. And if you have any questions for me or you have any hype, this is what I'm like on webcam. So it's very different from when I'm on, just my voice. Because I'm just not a very expressive person. That's just how I am. And yes, I have an incredibly long hair. It's been a depressing 6 months. So I told you guys things were bad with the channel. Well, my hair grew because of it. I was super stressed. I'm like Kevin Sorbo now. Like Hercules from the 90s. I gotta get a ponytail. My hair's wicked long. Yeah, Val Kilmer passed away last night. I know. It was a hard for me to believe, so I had to follow up with one of my colleagues at the Associated Press, and they confirmed it. And it's like, I was hoping it was an April Fool's joke, but Val's been sick for a while. That's what the Associated Press said, so it's kind of sad. I didn't dislike his Batman growing up. I thought he was a good replacement for Keaton. I would have liked to see him in more Batman films when I was a kid, but he didn't get along with people on set, and they didn't want him back for the next movie, so they went with a newcomer, which was George Clooney. And, well, you know how that went. Everybody knows how that went. Oh, man. You could cosplay as a Viking. Wow, thank you. Yeah, some of you never see me in the flesh. This is me in the flesh. So, 6'4" guy, Zelda T-shirt, dead eyes, what do they call it? Stuff under my eyes, black stuff under my eyes, from overwork. Yep. Same with Kevin being sick. We knew. Well, I mean, there were rumors that Kevin was sick for a while. Like some people knew that. People who knew Kevin obviously knew he was sick for years. There was rumors that he had cancer, he had some type of illness. When we met him, I think it was 2018. I think is when we met Kevin. He was very sickly, and he had a gentleman who was with him that looked like some type of like doctor or nurse or something or whatever, telling him not to overexert himself, and people are just like, oh, maybe he just like pushes himself really hard with conventions. But I think when they were saying don't overexert yourself, he was sick with something. But Val lost his ability to speak for years, and he used a machine that his sons helped create with AI, and that's how he spoke. Which that wasn't even him speaking in the Top Gun Maverick movie. That was a computer speaking for him. He couldn't even speak, which sucks. But anyway, let's try to keep it about games. I could talk about Batman stuff all morning. I know I have a Batman hat on, but that's not an open invite to, talk about Batman stuff. Let's switch gears to Marvel. I think that one of the games that they'll show on the Nintendo Direct today will be Marvel Rivals. I have a gut feeling that Marvel Rivals will come to Switch 2. I also think Monster Hunter Wilds will be announced for the Switch 2. And some other big games coming out this year and games that released last year will most likely. Because just like you have to think about what happened with the Wii U. The Wii U got a lot of PS3 and Xbox's sloppy seconds like the first year of its existence in 2012 through early 2013. So I could see a lot of that happening with the Switch 2. Most of the popular games that came out for Xbox and PlayStation most likely will be ported to the Switch 2 because the hardware, it should be able to do it to some extent. Monster Hunter World most likely. Yeah, I'd say Wilds. I think Wilds. What are the 3 titles that I'm looking forward to today? I would want them to announce Smash Brothers 1. I would want them to announce Star Fox would be nice. And 3, maybe a Zelda thing. I'm a big Zelda fan, you can tell. I'm a Zelda fan. So I'm more of a Zelda fan than I am Mario. So. Oh yeah, sorry about that. My couch is all decked out with warm clothes because the temperature dropped. Man, I have my sweater Amber makes fun of. My Irish wool sweater. This is very comfortable. So I like it. Anyway, new Mega Man game? Ha! I doubt it. If we're talking about wishful thinking, I would love to see Golden Axe come back. A Sonic game would be nice. Sonic game would be pretty dope. Oh, man. How long till ETA now? We're getting there. How bad are we doing hourly? Oof. Ouch. You can see what Amber means about the morning being bad. Yikes. A couple months ago, I would look at the channel when I first woke up and be like, oh, we're around 1,000 views. It's like, we're like 700 views right now. It's like, holy crap. I'm not going to worry about it. If this was the afternoon, I'd be worried. It's the morning, so hopefully the Nintendo Direct will help with that. Love the long hair. It's from depression. I lost my grandma. I've been having life problems. My neuropathy's been getting bad. I just haven't felt like cutting my hair for like 6 months. 6, 7. I think it's been about 7 months. And also Amber's making me Brussels sprouts. Hooray. I've been trying to find a recipe or something I can put on the Brussels sprouts so they don't taste like Brussels sprouts. Because I'm most likely going to toss my cookies after. I hate Brussels sprouts. You have no idea. I hate them so much. Maybe a new Animal Crossing? New Animal Crossing is possible. So if you guys are wondering what's with the whole Brussels sprouts thing, I made a bet with my audience that I lost that they wouldn't reveal the Switch 2 in January or something. It was, yeah. I think it was January. I said there's no way, they haven't had enough time. They'll probably reveal it in April, blah, 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 blah. So because I'm a man of my word, I said, okay, I'll eat the Brussels sprouts, and I'll do it on face cam. So that's the only reason why face cam. Otherwise, I'd put the cat cam on. Like, me eating Brussels sprouts during the Nintendo presentation, that was part of the deal, so. Feel like a man on death row. I hate Brussels sprouts, you have no idea. I don't even have much of my drink left. I've been drinking juice all morning to try to dilute the taste or something, because, ugh. Pretty under... It still was a reveal, though, even though it was underwhelming. It's still a reveal. It was still a reveal. So anyway, guys and gals, let's get those likes up so we can get more peeps in here. That'd be great. Hi, Kwingsletsplays. How are you doing today? I am black circles under my eyes. I'm exhausted, and I have to eat Brussels sprouts. So, how would you feel? Oh, man. You know what's funny? As a kid, I always wanted to grow my hair really long, but I couldn't do it. And now, as a man in my ailing years, I'm able to get hair like Striper. It's like, make it make sense. It's like, I wanted for so long in my 20s to have long, luscious hair, and now I finally have it, which proves that I'm not going bald, for one. There was a rumor on the internet that I was balding or something like that. It was like, no, I have hair. I have a lot of hair. I have too much hair. Oh. The only reason I'm wearing the hat is because the hat keeps the hair out of my eyes, because I haven't cut my bangs or anything. So it is soft, though. It's pretty soft. It's like, huh. I used to be very blonde, though. Now I'm brown. I'm a brunette, which is why I'm getting smarter. Ha! Nah, just kidding. Wow. Nightwing mullet, yeah. Yeah, Amber and I are both, as we age, our hair is getting brown. She's like a strawberry brown now. It's a nice color. You love broccoli too? I don't mind broccoli. I don't like Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts is not broccoli. Ugh. Brussels sprouts is gross. Burn. Come on, man. I don't. No, I'm not taking back what I said about Brussels sprouts. Let's see. What game would I like to see? I would really still hope for the Zelda collection, like the HD Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. But if they announce a new Smash Brothers, I think that'd be awesome. So my big three that I'd like to see again is Smash Brothers, Star Fox, and Zelda game. That's what I'm hoping for. From classic franchises, I'd love to see come back either Kid Icarus, F-Zero, or I wouldn't say Donkey Kong's a classic franchise. What's one we could have fun with? Mach Rider. Ha! Bet you nobody said that. Anybody remember Mach Rider? Probably not. New Wario game? Mario Baseball. It's been a while since Mario Baseball. You just like Brussels sprouts? Yeah, me too. You'll know my pain when I have to eat them. The only time I'll be expressive is probably eating the Brussels sprouts. And I'm going to have like a... Bleh.
What bet did you lose again?
I don't even remember how the bet happened.
You said if they have a Nintendo Direct in April, I will eat Brussels sprouts.
No, it wasn't a Nintendo Direct. It was if they revealed the Switch 2.
Oh.
Yeah. Mario Golf would be interesting, yeah. I'd like another Hyrule Warriors, personally. Hyrule Warriors is a lot of fun. How many years has it been since the last Hyrule Warriors? Is it 4 years now? Might be. Good morning, Luke. Good morning. Time to eat your Brussels sprouts. They're cooking. Believe me, I can smell their putridness. Either that or I smell smoke. Or both. Hoping for a new Donkey Kong? You could. You could get a new Donkey Kong. We'll see. We'll see. Good morning, Luke and Chat. Good morning. Did you see the C buttons on the Nintendo Switch 2 controller? Yes, I did. Yeah. Kwings still rocking the Nightwing mullet. Oh, it's much longer now. It's way longer. Look at this. Look at these long, luscious locks. Look at this. Look how long this is. This is way too long. Oh. I feel like I'm like, oh, what was his name? Fabio. I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe it's not butter. It's too long. Oh, I had it all nicely arranged too, and now it's all over the place. I've never had long hair before. Not this long. Anyway. That's why I wear the hat, because the hat works out well. Got your wisdom teeth out yesterday? Ouch. I don't know who Dave Gould is. Your cats, Link and Zelda, they're around. You'll probably see... Link! Come here. Come here, you little furball. Hey! Yeah, he's not going to come. He's on the floor. He's over there. Furball, your presence is required. Come on. Nope, he's not coming. He might come, like, usually what happens is when we start doing our show or whatever, we start playing the game, he'll come up. And then he'll plop down right here. Zelda, if Zelda shows up, Zelda will sit over here. You feel bad for me? What for? I look amazing. I'm still decent looking after all these years. That's a plus, right? I may have neuropathy, but I look decent. Where's Zelda? Zelda is over by the window over there. Link is over there, Zelda's over there. Morning. Hi, Naomi. How's it going? So we're going to start this shindig or what? Nintendo's taking their sweet time. Do Link and Zelda get along? No. No. They fight all the time. Maybe Zelda will grow a mullet? Zelda doesn't have long hair. That's Link. Link is a long hair. How do I feel about Spirit Tracks remake? I'll believe it when I see it. The Brussels sprouts are simmering. Well, isn't that fun? We actually get to see Luke. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been... I don't like webcam because everybody says I'm not expressive enough. They expect a New Yorker to be expressive. It's like, seriously? I'm kind of bad to go in an entertainment because I'm not a very expressive person. My voice is expressive, but I'm not expressive. Almost 3, guys. Get ready. Almost there. You never play Nintendo games? You just watch? You're missing out, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I was up all night. I started watching a Korean drama I found called Divorce Insurance. Which is funny. The guy was running around trying to prove that it's a active, not an act of God, but it's a thing that ruins your life. It's a disaster. So he goes about getting approved to make divorce insurance. And then I ended up making the YouTube short, and I just kind of totally forgot about the show. But it's on Amazon if anybody want to check it out. They have it in English dub. So I think they release a new episode once a week or something. It's about a 60-minute long show, though. was kind of funny though. It made me laugh a couple times.
Well, there is a recipe for apple cider with Brussels sprouts, but I unfortunately only had apple cider vinegar.
No, no. That is going to be so acidic. You did not.
Luke, there is other recipes with apple cider vinegar.
You just made regular Brussels sprouts, right? You didn't.
I'm making the Christmas ones with apple cider vinegar. You told me I could make you Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, but I didn't want them to be acid trips.
It's apple cider vinegar with honey.
All right, here we go, gang. It's time. All right, Nintendo, let's see what you got. Oh, that's right. You can see me now. The countdown has officially begun. Let's go. Gotta take my universal control here, so we don't have an echo. Universal remote, right? It still works. The Wii U still works for using my TV. Ha! Ah, that's funny. Here we go. Starting off with gameplay right away. Or wait, are we starting with gameplay? What the heck is this? Oh, it's just the logo. Okay. Nintendo Direct. Directly to you. You. Switch to. It's a Yoshi game. Or, wait. Super Mario Odyssey 2? Oh, this is Mario Kart. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I mean, it looks good. Okay. Wow, that looks real good, actually. Not bad, Nintendo. Just why did you butcher my boy Donkey Kong, though? Yeah, they still have the bad Donkey Kong model. Rare Donkey Kong RIP. Game looks amazing, though. Wow. So we're gonna have Mario Kart as a launch title. A cow? Why a cow? Oh, Toad Turnpike is back. Oh, there's costumes! Okay, that's cool. Maybe we'll get Rare Donkey Kong after all, then. Skins confirmed. Mario Kart World! Yahoo!
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I mean, it looks amazing. I don't know what
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
Well, obviously, Switch can't play
Welcome
this.
to this vast
Wow!
world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
This is like that Forza game or whatever.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will
Oh,
change.
yeah, it's like It's like Forza and that Ubisoft game. Interesting.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Yep.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Wow.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour.
Not bad, Nintendo.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
What was the name of that other racing game I did besides Forza? Help me out, guys. Ubisoft made it.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Can't remember. The game was so lackluster.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line? You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
No, it wasn't Need for Speed.
You can also go for
it wasn't
scenic
Top
drives
Gear.
with
What
friends.
was the name of it?
And even take photos together at different locations.
Can't remember. 24 drivers, utter chaos. Yeah. Correct, chat.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World!
Available on the
The
same
game
day as
launches
the
on the
Switch
same
2. It's a
day
launch
as
title.
Nintendo Switch 2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information.
There's a Mario Kart themed Direct coming out this month? Wow!
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
They're getting a Mario Kart Direct on the 17th. That's how big the
Next,
game is.
We'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
That's how big Mario Kart World is. It's getting its own Nintendo Direct in 2 weeks. It's gonna drive me crazy. I can't remember that Ubisoft racing game I covered. Had off-road, had lots of drivers, could drive different races.
That was you. So quick.
So basically, Nintendo took Ubisoft's racing games and Xbox's Forza and made it Mario Kart. That's brilliant.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
Come on, no.
Introducing
The
Game
crew,
Chat,
thank you.
a new
Yeah, there you
feature
go.
for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
No voice chat. Did they
With
not
this
learn their lesson
feature,
from
you'll
Xbox
be
Live?
able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow me.
No.
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's okay.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really?
They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Please tell me we can disable voice chat like on PlayStation. I don't want to hear.
Okay. You can chat to your
Animal
heart's
Crossing
content,
shown.
even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard.
Oh wait, no,
It's
that's
tough.
Switch games.
Oh, wow.
They're showing
I'm, like,
Switch
in the
games
sky
compatibility
right
now.
here. Ah, I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby. Look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
People are showing different games that they're playing at the same time.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
I don't know what the appeal of this would be.
I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Or expand another friend's game screen.
I don't want to see another friend's screen.
Above that wall that's to your left.
Look at the lag.
It's just like the wall.
Dude's lagging real bad.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Why?
I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are.
That's a terrible idea. Why?
We have to
Together.
try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's
Nintendo
like
Zoom
your
with lag, yeah.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
a really. Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the
I'm
system,
gonna need that drink.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo, Nick.
Hi. How's everyone doing? Good.
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There
guys.
you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh,
okay.
No,
Yeah, that
wait.
looks
Go
good.
left,
That
go
looks
left,
good.
left.
Okay,
I'll let you
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play
It's
together
too hot right now. I'm
or
gonna wait till it
compete in
cools off.
online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between
They're just showing
families.
Switch games right now.
All together, anytime, anywhere.
Game chat.
Game Chat.
Okay. Why?
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely.
Wait, how did they
including
cut people
family and
out
friends.
without
Almost
a
as
green
if you're all playing
screen?
together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Why? I don't want to get a camera.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership
Ah,
will be
there you
required
go.
to use Game
Yep,
Chat.
charge it with
However,
Switch Online
Since
membership.
we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally,
And
Game Chat
connection
supports
to the
the
Nintendo app.
Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share also supports
With
online
one
play with
cartridge?
other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games.
Which is-
This feature is planned for several
is one
titles,
game.
starting with a free
I don't have to
update
buy
of
multiple
Clubhouse
games anymore?
51 worldwide classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
That's a
Next.
good idea!
We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen. The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles. The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
I hate Brussels sprouts. I almost threw up.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sound.
That's amazing.
So your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Wow.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
Still not enough.
Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
Okay.
This helps keep performance stable.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
It's a game.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
I guess the Mii's are
Another
back.
example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're
Paid
interested.
digital game? Nah.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Wow.
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
6 months. 6 months from
type
January.
is compatible games that
I
were
called
released
it.
on Nintendo Switch.
I know my marketing. Woohoo!
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Nintendo, you are such a
Some
creature
games
of
that were
habit.
released on Switch will receive upgraded versions
I said
that offer
summer.
things like
Thank you very
improved
much.
visuals, unique ways
Go
to
back
play
and
on
watch a
Switch
couple
2,
months ago. I said
and
summer
more.
would be likely.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
Yeah, people don't act that way when they play Mario
it's
Party.
Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins.
It's cutthroat.
Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice. Go.
So Mario
And
Party
compete in
expansion
other
for Switch
minigames
2.
using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Go! Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and 1 where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition
I'm
games.
opting out of the Brussels sprouts. I got sick. No, thank you.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
Looks beautiful,
enhanced
but
resolution
it's
and
the
frame
same
rates.
game. You're literally giving us
It also
ports of
support
Switch
HDR,
games? That's kind of lame.
which makes the image more vibrant,
Ugh.
so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature
Wow,
can be
Nintendo's
accessed
becoming
via the
Sony
Nintendo
with all
Switch
these
app on smart devices.
remasters.
It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
I mean, the game looks gorgeous, but I'm not going to play through it again in high def.
Or
I already played it
You
in
can
HD.
share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Amber, I can't eat any more of the Brussels sprouts. It made me sick. Yeah. You're not a bad cook. I hate Brussels sprouts.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Yeah, can I have some juice, please? Can I have the whole bottle of juice?
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2
These are all
edition,
ports!
along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Oh my gosh, you're the new Sony! Stop!
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Give me this.
We hope you're looking
Yeah, I
forward to
can't eat the
Kirby's
Brussels
new
sprouts.
adventure.
Yeah, you're there.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Wow, you hardly eat anything.
It's made me sick. So Metroid Prime Beyond, I said, would come on the Switch. It's Switch 2.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive
Switch is coming out in
gameplay
June.
on Switch 2.
Day before our anniversary.
Plus, you can explore the
great.
immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second,
No.
or enjoy
No.
smoother action in full
Why do you not like
HD
the Brussels
at 120
I don't like the.
frames per second.
If you're gonna eat them, just eat them.
Choose
Don't tell
from
me.
these two modes, both of which support HDRs, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a
all
Nintendo
ports.
Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch
That is
2 edition
lazy.
as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
It's so lazy.
The Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games you just saw
Yep,
will
they're
be
all
available as
ports.
both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo
You
Switch
can
2
upgrade
Edition
them.
by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Man, this is lazy
We hope
for
you're
a
looking
new
forward
release.
to these Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
I've never seen Nintendo do this.
Next, I'd
They're
like to
literally
introduce a brand new
becoming
game
Sony
featuring
with
mouse
all the
controls with
remasters
the Joy-Con
and-
2 controllers. Please take a look.
Why Nintendo? Without Iwata, this is what is going to happen with Nintendo? They're just going to become a port company? Watch, the upgrades cost like $30 if you already own the game, yeah. Yep. Graphics look like they're comparable to like PS4 Pro, maybe a little better. But the fact that most of their launch titles is Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom Collection, Pokemon ZA, Metroid Prime 4, Mario Jamboree, like Mario Party Jamboree, and a bunch other. The Kirby game that came out 2 years ago. And now we have wheelchair basketball. This is new. I don't know. Pass.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
But why?
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between.
Yes.
This world is in dire need of a
Elden Ring. I called it. I said this when I did the reveal in January. I said Elden Ring would come. Told you.
that guide you through your burden.
You're gonna see a ton of ports from PlayStation and Xbox. I called this.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord.
It doesn't even look like it's downscaled too bad either. From Software's Elden Ring, Tarnished Edition for Switch 2.
Just like Arkham.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasabin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that
Hades 2 is coming to Switch
Nintendo
2.
Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the
Nintendo's
underworld to
first
the
party
ends of
stuff
the
was
earth,
lacking except for
getting
Mario
to know
Kart.
dozens of characters from
So this
Greek
is
myth
what
in a story
happens
that
to
reacts
Iwata's
to every
company.
setback and victory.
They become a ports
It's the kind of
company.
game you can quickly pick up and play
The
whether you're
technology looks
experienced with
good,
the
but they don't
original
really
or not.
have anything interesting
Look
to
for more
show
about
off except
Hades
for the
2
Mario Kart
later
world.
this year.
Monster Hunter, come on! Monster Hunter Wilds, let's go! Street Fighter 6. Yeah. It's all ports, yep, Street Fighter 6. Last year's fighting game. Looks pretty good on Switch 2 though. Doesn't look too bad. All the DLC. And amiibos? They're still doing amiibos? No Monster Hunter?
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted,
Xenoblade?
We will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children
Oh.
bring
Nope.
hope to our lives, don't they?
It's Ex Machina thing. Still look pretty
this is
cool.
Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
Yep, Split Fiction. It's all ports. It's all ports.
Switch 2.
Thank you for the super
The game
chat.
is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
It's all ports.
Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you
Split
this.
Fiction.
If you like
It
Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me.
Switch 2, it
Of course,
looks
you'll
like
be able
what
to
we just
play
played.
Split Fiction on the day.
The
Switch
graphics
2
are very
launches.
similar to what we just did.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
What do we want to do? I mean,
EA
it's all
Sports.
ports.
It's in the game.
I can't find my glasses anymore.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
Hogwarts Legacy Switch
We are
2
bringing
edition.
Hogwarts Legacy
It's
to
all
Nintendo Switch.
ports. Oh my god.
With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts
It's like
Legacy
going
launches
from
on the
like
same day
PS4
as
to
Switch 2.
PS5.
I ate all the Brussels
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on? Son of a...
Is this new? Or did I miss a Tony Hawk game?
Next time I'll put less episode of it. Sorry about that.
It doesn't matter. Brussels sprouts. They taste like Brussels sprouts.
It's supposed to be holiday.
Doesn't matter. They taste like Brussels sprouts.
Next time I'll put...
I can't tell if this is a new release or if this is SpongeBob. Tony Hawk's gross. No, 3 plus 4. So no, this is not.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
Oh, thank you, Granddaddy.
And how
Otaku, you're
each mission progresses
breathtaking.
will vary depending
Thank
on
you
the
for the
player's
help.
imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Bond? A new Bond game?
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay
But you won't show anything for it. Okay.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
The Nintendo DS game.
Bravely Default returns,
Bravely Default
remastered in
remastered.
high definition.
Looks good.
Featuring the Brave and Default commands
Wow, this is
that help
really
you
going to be
control
known
the
as the
flow
port
of turn-based
system. I mean, they're going to have a ton of
Change
games
and
that
customize
release, but
jobs to
still,
build out your very own
this
party.
is, I've never seen a console
Enjoy your
do this. Even the
adventure
Wii U
with
got made fun of
upgraded
for having like
features
30
and
ports
enhancements.
over the course
And
of like its
all-new
first 2
minigames
years. They're going to have
with
hundreds
unique ways
of
to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Launch day. Yeah.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを
Yakuza 0, the best Yakuza game. Looks really good.
発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Hyrule Warriors 3? Please?
Oh, the logo's kind of neat.
Yes!
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Yep, Hyrule Warriors 3. This one's going to be about Tears of the Kingdom,
a war
though.
was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Yep, it's Hyrule Warriors 3. As a prequel to Tears of the Kingdom. Which means Link won't be playable.
Oh.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, wow. Link isn't even in the game.
Hyrule Warriors 3.
Another Zelda game.
Age of Imprisonment.
Another game starring Zelda.
It's okay.
And that other...
Okay, so it's this year.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
And 30 port. The GameCube rumor is true.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Gamecube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a
that's salt in the
cartoon come
wound
to
for
life through
people that
cel
wanted the HD remake.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
That's
Link
the
sets
original.
sail on an adventure across
Oh
the Great Sea.
man, you never
Legend of Zelda,
ever.
The Wind Waker.
Oh, there we go. Soul
Transcending
Calibur
history and
2.
the world. A tale of souls and swords eternally
Yeah.
retold. In this 3D weapons-based fighting game,
They've upscaled
each
it to
fighter
high
comes equipped
def,
with a different
but-
weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
F-Zero GX. Yep.
Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000
They did
kilometers per
upscale
hour.
this. This is in high
30
def.
machines will put it
It didn't
all
look
on
like
the
this on
line in
GameCube when it first
death-defying
came out.
races.
Oh, that's...
Featuring the series first, machine customization
F-Zero
and
GX.
story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero
Last console
in games that support
F-Zero
multiplayer,
game.
up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original
Yep, they
releases.
just said higher resolution than the
You
original
can
releases.
also check the controls for each title and customize
No
them to your
F-Zero,
liking.
no Wind Waker HD with the improvements. You get the original Wind Waker.
More
Games still
titles
have
will be
Fire
added in
Emblem
the
Radiant, Pokemon XD, Super Mario Strikers, Chibi Robo, Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon Coliseum.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion
I mean, at
Pack
least they're in HD,
launches
though.
the same day as the hardware's release.
Basically a Dolphin emulator, though.
And
Yeah, of course.
controller
Buy the
designed after
dedicated
original
GameCube controller.
will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members,
The leaks
will
were
also
true.
be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Show new stuff. Oh, everybody likes this game. Eh. More of Undertale's other story. Available launch day.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot.
Borderlands
your way
4
through a
will be
world filled
on
with wild
Switch 2.
enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Civilization will be
We're
on Switch
releasing
2.
a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire.
Because of the
guide your
mouse.
people throughout the ages of history.
Because of the mouse feature.
With
Yup!
new mouse controls,
Ah!
players can enjoy a more
Oh,
intuitive gameplay
man.
experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2.
There's gonna be like
If you
40 or
already own
50
the
launch
Nintendo
titles.
Switch
Holy
version,
crap.
You can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing
Money
the
for the
upgrade.
Switch 2. Holy crap!
And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm
Bobber, dude!
Dan Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
That made the pain of the Brussels
Plus
sprouts
NBA
worth
2K
it.
as
God
well.
bless you, Bobber. Thank
We
you.
can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
He says that's for the Switch 2.
Four
Thank you.
kids find this old tattered man.
Thank you, Bobber.
Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of
Unbelievable. Thank
preparation.
you so much.
Terrible at
I don't know if
steering
this is a port or
Let's
not.
slay some trees.
You're having a great day, Bobber. Thank you so much for your
Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and
Uh-oh.
sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
You just keep press it again.
Really have started to.
Hi.
If you have to, we can grab the battery. I mean, we have one extra
Civ 7
battery.
launches on.
If you want me to put one extra
It's
battery.
not the battery, it's their feed.
Oh.
Their feed got messed up.
3D art style. You can expect some.
Unbelievable. Thank you, Bobbert, for your help.
Pampers?
Thank you so much, Bobbert. Well, now we know who's helping us do all the Switch coverage then.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bobbert. You're amazing. Hope you're having a great day. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, their feed got messed up. Nintendo, fix your feed.
Unbelievable.
Fix their feed. Maybe this is right now. So because the mouse, the Switch 2 turns into a mouse, that's why you're getting Sid. Yeah, Sid 7.
I'm not a huge fan of Civilization 7 because basically they say like didn't exist
Hello,
together. So
my
I'm
name
just,
is Adam
like,
Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
inaccurate.
We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
Yeah, this feed's all messed up. Their thing is all messed up.
Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home.
Sorry guys, there's nothing we can do.
Get ready to meet unforgettable
like, their
characters
feed
and
is all
discover
messed up.
engaging
Nintendo messed up their stream somehow.
こんにちは。
Hi, chat.
スクエアエニックスの
Hi, Tom.
浜
Hi,
口です。
everyone. Hope you guys are doing
任天堂 Switch 2
We
で
can try to go to the UK
Final
version.
Fantasy
This one's all messed up.
インターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いた。
They're not probably gonna fix the feed either. Where's the UK one? Alright, so we're seeing some Capcom stuff. This is the UK one, guys. The other one's busted. The American one's busted. Hollow Knight, sequel, Story of Seasons, Goodnight Universe. Can we go back? Can we go back a little bit?
Final Fantasy 7 リメイクインターグレードを発売いたし
Whoa,
ます。
whoa, whoa, whoa! Final Fantasy 7 remake? Cyberpunk? Yeah, this is literally all ports
Thanks
from
to
like the
Nintendo
last
Switch
3
2,
years.
You can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077
I mean, this is
Ultimate
super
Edition
lazy,
comes
though.
to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂 Switch 2で Final Fantasy 7 リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた
It looks exactly like it did on
3部作シリーズの
PS4 Pro.
1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズに
It looks exactly the way it did on PS4 Pro. Nintendo port 2. I mean, what this means is they'll probably get as many new games as the other consoles. It'll just be like a PS4 version of it, kind of. So, I mean, all the systems are going to have the same type of games, I think. I'm surprised they didn't announce Marvel Rivals, though, but I bet Marvel Rivals will come. Puyo Puyo. Rune Factory was a new announcement for their... Yep, Marvel Comics Invasion Switch 2 version. No! Why? No one wants Star Wars Outlaws. Nobunaga's Ambition. New version. Fast Fusion. Shadow Labyrinth. Switch 2 version. Yeah, these are all shown on the Switch. That's the Shadow Colossus sequel. Fortnite, yeah, of course. Show Marvel Rivals. Arcade Archives Rid Racer. Professor Layton and the new Professor Layton game. Yeah. Tamagotchi Plaza.
たくさんのタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、次がソフトメーカーさんの最後のタイトルになります。ご覧ください。
They didn't show Monster in the Wilds.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Another From Software game. Play as a vampire, obviously.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood. Will flow for one, and one alone.
Dusk Bloods? Okay. Okay, so next year. Alright. Well, I never thought I would live to see the day Nintendo became
ご覧い
Sony.
ただいたのはフロムソフトウェアさんが手掛ける完全新作タイトルです。
Why does this
ど
feel
のよ
like
うな
a
ゲームなのかについては
State
ディレクター
of
の宮
play
崎さん
thing?
が語るクリエイターズボイスを公開しますので、ぜひご覧ください。ソフトメーカーさんのタイトルの紹介は以上です。ご出演いただいた開発者の皆様、また今回の発表に映像をご用意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。ご覧いただいた以外にも Nintendo Switch 2に向けて多くのゲーム開発を進めていただいています。今後もたくさんのタイトルをご紹介していきますのでお楽しみに。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Gotta show new stuff, guys. Smash Brothers? New Kirby game? Not Kirby's. They're right again. No. Oh. No. I never liked the first one. Yeah. Yep. Sakurai, yep. Kirby's dad. No Smash.
任天堂ゲームキューブのカービィのエアライド以来22年ぶりに完全新作が登場します。桜井さんが手掛けるカービィのエアライダーにぜひご期待
Kirby
ください。
Mario Kart. Not as good as Mario Kart.
次が最後の映像となります。ご覧ください。
Mario Odyssey 2, probably. Donkey Kong? What'd they do to his design, though? So what is it, Donkey Kong Odyssey? Gameplay looks incredible. They had to give Donkey Kong pants. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Wow, July,
ご覧いた
huh?
だいたのはドンキーコングの新しい 3D アクションゲームドンキーコングバナンザです。唯一無二のパワーで敵も壁も地面も全てを破壊しながら巨大な地下世界を突き進みます。詳細は改めてお伝えしますのでお楽しみに。
ここまでご覧いただきありがとうございます。
改めてになりますが、任天堂 Switch 2の発売日は6月5日です。最後に発売する本体のご紹介です。まずは任天堂 Switch 2の本体です。これに加え、ダウンロード版のマリオカートワールドがセットになった本体を発売します。詳しくはダイレクト終了後に公開する公式ホームページをご覧ください。
駆け足になりましたが、今回お伝えする内容は以上になります。
発売までもうしばらくお待ちいただくことになりますが、任天堂 Switch 2を皆さんにご体験いただけることを今からとても楽しみにしています。
最後までご覧いただき
ありがとうございました。
Such a hard time when they were porting PS3 games on Wii U when the Wii U first came out. And Wow, it hasn't... Okay, that's weird. Usually we're able to play this back. Yeah, we should be able to play this back. There it is. We're going to lower this. Lower. When the Wii U came out, I was still pressed, so people were pretty nasty with the Wii U when the Wii U first released. Because the Wii U at launch had like 30 ports of like PlayStation 3 games. The Switch 2, the problem with it is it's going to have probably 60 or 70 ports. And it's not just games that are out right now. We're talking games that are like 2 or 3 years old. Like, that's crazy. Iwata never would have done that. But before I forget, Bobbert, you were the top donator of the day, man. I don't know if you're still here, but yes, we will use what you gave us to get the Switch 2. God bless you, buddy. Thank you. Okay. So I've already seen this. But, I mean, this is their most impressive thing here. So, Mario Kart World is essentially Forza from Xbox, and it's the crew from Ubisoft. It's an open-world racing game that will have skins. It'll have lots of different places to race, 24 racers. It's the most ambitious Mario Kart thing that's ever been done, and it takes the elements of Forza and the crew and it makes them more fun. Like, I think that's incredible. But at the same time, you have to understand that, like, all these different ports, it would be one thing if the Switch 2, like, had maybe a handful of big ports, like Elden Ring and Final Fantasy Remake, and, you know, Marvel Rivals or whatever. You know, a couple of those. But the fact that literally some of the most popular games that have come out over the past 3 years on PlayStation and Xbox are coming to the Switch and the Switch 2, and popular games that were on the Switch up to 2 years ago are coming to the Switch 2. It's like, what? So the only new games you have that, to recap for you, the only new games that you have for Switch 2 for the system is Donkey Kong Bonanza, which will come out in July sometime. You have Hyrule Warriors 3, which will come out in the winter. And you have the Mario Kart game that comes out on June 5th.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
That's really it. And then their partners are basically bringing games that have been out for years. And a couple of them are new, right? You know, a couple of them are only like, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months old, something like that. There are some games like Borderlands that doesn't come out until later this year. So Switch 2 will get that around the same time. A lot of these games that are coming out in the summer and fall of this year, you will most likely have those games ported onto the Switch 2. Switch 2. But yeah, all the stuff that they're showing here, this is essentially Forza and the crew, and that's fine. Because Nintendo will do it better. I hate to say it like that, but Mario Kart is phenomenal. So, the whole open world thing, the dynamics of the environments, and the, like, you know, changing of the weather, they'll do it better than Forza and the crew ever did. I mean, I played both of those games. I was really not impressed when I covered Forza and the crew. It was fun, but I mean, Mario Kart's like in a whole nother tier, you know? Donkey Kong Bonanza looks good. It does. I don't like the character design of Donkey Kong, though. I love the Rare design. They made him look too cartoony. He almost looks like, when I was a kid, Donkey Kong Jr. in the 80s. That's what Donkey Kong looks like now. He looks like Junior. I'm not a big fan of that. Mario Kart is so boring? Nah, Mario Kart's peak. This new Mario Kart looks dope. The different costumes and stuff like that. They're probably going to have microtransactions, though. Like, it really feels like this Nintendo is not Iwata's Nintendo. This is a Nintendo that is not trying to reinvent the wheel, really. Like, they're taking what other companies did, and they're just improving it. Case in point, Forza Mario Kart. You know? And they got rid of the Miis. The Miis are gone. They yeeted the Miis. I don't know. How excited... They didn't announce a price yet. So how are we supposed to pre-order this thing without a price? How can you pre-order this thing without a price? Yeah, and everybody always makes fun of PlayStation saying, like... I'd say the Nintendo Direct for the Switch 2 was pretty exciting because... I mean, they showed us a lot of stuff, and we thought there were going to be big ports like Elden Ring and Final Fantasy and things like that. So, I mean, that's a given. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, wow, I didn't expect this many ports. I think my biggest takeaway was, usually when Nintendo announces their new system, they show you, like, a boatload of new games. Like, new stuff. And they didn't really do that. They gave us Zelda, which is, you know, a huge franchise. But the thing that I'm upset with them, which is the laziest thing that you can do, and not upset, like, meaning, you know, it's really stupid, but the idea that they're bringing back the Kirby game, which we covered on this channel, I think almost 3 years ago, and they're doing, like, an HD update to it and adding, like, new content. It's like, what about the people that bought it on Switch? It's like, they're telling people, hey, if you bought this on Switch, you can upgrade on your Switch 2. But people who have the game on Switch, you're out of luck. I mean, that's a very Sony move. That's not a Nintendo move. That's a Sony thing. That's right out of Sony's playbook. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom collection for Switch 2 with, you know, basically PS4 Pro graphics. Yay. It didn't even look like there was any new additions to this. I don't like this. I don't like the whole group chat thing. I don't think I'll ever use this. I don't see why. Yep, Metroid Prime 4 coming to the Switch, but they didn't even make a big thing. People expect you will use it. No, I'm not gonna use it. Not gonna use it. Can you guys hear me? We got hit for a second. Can you see me? Hello? We still on? We still here? We live? We here? We here? Hello? Hello? I really, for a second, thought... I really thought that was Xenoblade. Like, when they did that one thing. Look at the lag, though. Look at... It shows you how bad, like, your friend's connection is. Like, I can't see using this. I don't want to use this. Do you guys want to use this? You want to use the screen share thing? Like, be honest. Like, really, do you... And how do you guys feel about this? Like, all these... There's probably at least, like, 15 Switch games that you've already played. Maybe 10 to 15. That they're going to bring over to the Switch 2 as expansions. And then they're probably going to charge you, like, $29.99 to play, like, the high-definition version. What they really should be charging you is, like, $20. Maybe. $20 for a game that you've already played through and, you know, did hundreds of hours on, that you're going to have to start all over again for, like, a, you know, basically, like, it's like going from PS4 to PS5. You know, when they upscaled the games? That's what it feels like. Remember when they took Ghost of Tsushima and a bunch of other games? There was, like, maybe, like, 20 games from PS4 that went right to PS5, and they had, like, free updates to them. And Ghost of Tsushima looked beautiful, like, with its updated, like, PS5, like, enhancements or whatever. That's what it feels like they're doing with the Tears of the Kingdom collection and the Mario thing and all the other games. It's essentially the same thing, but it's just upscaled. And what Zelda fans are going to be upset about with the GameCube inclusion, you will never get Wind Waker HD Remake, which is far superior than the original Wind Waker. Because it changed all the problems that people had with Wind Waker. So now you're going to get to play a high-definition version of the GameCube version of Wind Waker, the OG, with all the problems it had and the very boring boat mechanics. They're not even going to give you the better Wii U version, which they could easily port, and they just don't. They're sitting on Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD, and they're not bringing it over. It's like, what? Instead, they're going to give you, like, HD ports of like GameCube games for part of your Nintendo expansion service, and they didn't tell you if they're charging more for the expansion service with GameCube there or not. So I mean, that's a little detail you know, people missed out on, including me. Pre-orders begin on April 9th. Okay. Yeah, you can see the face of people and stuff like that. I mean, there has to be a way to opt out of that to do the. I don't like the game chat. I don't use game chat on PlayStation or Xbox or anything. So I can't see myself doing that. Nintendo Switch 2 is pretty much Nintendo Switch Pro. I told people to expect much less when the originals, but people kept saying I was crazy. Nintendo does what Nintendo wants. I mean, it's not an innovative system anymore. Iwata's long gone. Miyamoto doesn't look like he had a big role in the system either. You got these new people that are basically like, hey, what's the easiest way we can make money? It's like, let's just do what Sony's doing. And that's exactly what the Switch 2 is. And I think the Switch 2 will sell, but I don't think it'll sell as much as the Switch 1 did. Switch 1 is over 150 million. I don't see the Switch 2 doing that. Developers are going to like the Switch 2 because they can easily port their game for a couple years until, you know, whenever PS6 and if Xbox makes another system. So you're going to get like 3 years of like whatever Xbox and PS5 are getting, and you'll get those ported to the Switch 2. It's basically you're going back to the GameCube and the Wii U era, basically. Kind of. I've already lived through this twice, because GameCube got a lot of ports that PS2 got, and vice versa, and it got a ton of Dreamcast ports too. Except for Shenmue. We should have gotten Shenmue, but we didn't. GameCube didn't have the storage because of the tiny discs, which nobody liked the tiny discs. I like this game share thing. I think that's cool. I think the game share thing is interesting. Especially because, think of it this way. Let's say you have a family of, you know, you buy another Switch 2, and, you know, your siblings want to play together or whatever. It's like now you can share the game without having to pay extra. It kind of reminds me of a feature like Nintendo DS had years ago, where you could, if somebody had the game, you could still play the game with them if you were in the same room or something. I believe it was a Nintendo DS thing. Yeah, I don't want to go through all this. I just want to look at the games. So here they are, just explaining the system again, but sorry guys, I'm still nauseous from the Brussels sprouts. We're gonna skip ahead. Skip. Don't care about that, just care about the games. Games. I don't like this game. That World Tour thing is weird. Storage. You want to buy initial storage. Alright, so this is... What section is this? This is talking about Mario Kart. Here we go. This is the wave of ports. There, it begins right here. Super Mario Party Jamboree port. This is what begins this. And it's a cool idea, but I don't think it's necessary. Like, why did you release Super Mario Party Jamboree before? If this was coming for Switch 2, this should have just been a Switch 2 game. There's no reason that Mario Party Jamboree should have been released. Really, I don't see how. Because the full game is going to be on the Switch 2. All the features they were building up for Mario Party Jamboree was originally for Switch 2. So many ports. So April 9th is when they're going to do pre-orders? Where did you see that? Did they announce it on their Twitter? Did they announce it on the Nintendo app? Was it the Nintendo app they announced it? Yeah. What are people on the internet saying about the Switch 2? Okay, people are very happy about Hyrule Warriors 3. R.I.P. Val Kilmer, Switch 2. Showing all their partners. New Donkey Kong game. Alright. Breaking GameCube controllers are coming to Switch. Yeah. When's the pre-orders? Nintendo Switch 2.
When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players
Production fall 2025. Kirby's Air Ride. Switch partners. Soul Calibur.
enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble. The biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on
Sign up for notifications about Switch 2 games. They're not taking pre-orders right now.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can
They're asking me to notify them. I was hoping to pre-order today, but not going to happen. Everybody's going to have to fight for pre-orders on April 9th. That's going to be insane. So what I see online is, I hate to say it, but a lot of people share my sentiment. Switch 2 is getting made fun of for all the ports, especially for this stuff. Breath of the Wild came out in 2017, and Tears of the Kingdom came out last year. Tears of the Kingdom I could understand. Like, Tears of the Kingdom I can 100% understand, you know, getting a Switch 2 port. But Breath of the Wild from 2017? That's lazy.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Thank you, Geeky. Appreciate you doing your thing. I mean, you gotta agree, right? Taking a game from 2017 and making a HDR remastered version, or just an upscaled version of it, it's the same game as Tears of the Kingdom, essentially. But it's older. Like, Tears of the Kingdom, you could argue, yeah, you know, it was a year ago, so... Or, excuse me, it was like 7 months ago or something. You could easily have it come to Switch 2. That's not a problem. You have, like, any type of port, you have up to 2 years is okay. But something that's, like, as old as 2017 in the Kirby game, that's just... Iwata's rolling in his grave. That's too much.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story.
So yeah, pretty much people on Twitter are making fun of the Switch 2. They're calling it Switch Pro.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Can't wait to play the GameCube games. I mean, GameCube games are wicked expensive, so being able to play the GameCube games on launch in high definition is a nice sell.
We'll have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, of course. So probably the footage that we were seeing during the Nintendo Direct was the Switch 2. People said the game looked way too good for it to be on the Switch. That's what everybody's consensus was. Like, during the last Nintendo Direct, they're like, something... Nintendo's doing something. It's like, yeah, you're looking at Switch 2 footage, probably. It's like the Wii U all over again? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, but the Wii U didn't have that many ports, though, and everybody called it the port machine. The Wii U in its lifetime only had, like, 30 ports? 35? Something like that? Because it's not really a port if it's a new release. Usually a port is like if something is old. If it's a new release, it's a new release. Like, yeah, this is the Nintendo Switch 2 editions. These are lame. Jamboree, Breath of the Wild collection, Tears of the Kingdom, all this other stuff.
Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo.
And they don't tell you the prices for the upgrade pack. That's what people are talking about on Twitter. They're like, why? How much are you going to charge for these upgrades? I already bought. I paid $60 for this. How much are you going to charge me to upgrade? $10, $19, $20, $29? What's going on? I'm showing the mouse. The mouse is a brilliant idea, though. I like this. I think the Switch 2 looks great. It's just I'm making fun of the games that they have. Like this. Why wheelchair basketball? Like, who is going to play this? And this is part of Nintendo's R&D department, I think. This is by, you know, this is in-house, the game we're looking at. Dragon Drive. So do you guys think that Mario Kart is going to have a lot of transactions for skins? You think they're going to do that, or are they going to do season passes for the skins? Handy-capable basketball. From what I can see is Nintendo's getting memed into oblivion on Twitter. It's like a lot of people are happy about the system, and they're happy about, like, the internet right now is very happy about Donkey Kong, Mario Kart World, and Hyrule Warriors 3. Everything else, they're like, why all the ports, basically? And they're not even saying, like, all the ports for, like, PlayStation and Xbox. They're literally talking about why the Switch ports, and so many Switch ports.
You'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to
Technically, the Switch 2 essentially comes out on Amber and Mai's anniversary. It's a day before my anniversary. So, it's going to be a wedding present. It's going to be a business slash, like, anniversary gift. Because, I mean, obviously we have to cover it. Elden Ring. Everybody needs to go back to that video that I made 2 months ago and apologize, because everybody told me Elden Ring would never come to the Switch 2. So people have to go back to that video, especially the ones that said I was crazy thinking Elden Ring could run on the Switch 2. Well, looks pretty good to me. That's Elden Ring. 2025. Probably, they don't actually say when it's coming out. It doesn't say launch title, so.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces...
Yeah, go back to that video, and if you told me it wasn't possible, like, I said Hades, I said Elden Ring, I said Final Fantasy, I said Marvel Rivals. I labeled like 10 or 15 games that I think could have come to the Switch 2, and people are like, there's no way I'd be able to play Elden Ring or Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm really surprised that they didn't announce Monster Hunter Wilds. I guess it can't run on the system. They showed Street Fighter 6, though. Of course, they're making more amiibos. This looks cool. I thought this was Xenoblade, but it's not.
All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying. Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
I wouldn't say I'm disappointed in Nintendo. I mean, I'm hyped for the system. It has some really good original games, and it has some, you know, this looks awesome. I love mech games. Like, this looks dope. I can't tell if it's a new game, though, or if it's, you know, coming for everybody. I don't know. I'm surprised that Split Fiction looks pretty good on Switch 2. GameCube on Switch 2 is peak. Yup, system seller.
Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this. If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play...
At least they're doing ports for PlayStation games, because I don't have all these PlayStation games. Yeah, that's true, Sam. I mean, if you've never played these games, I mean, you know, you have a lot of great games to choose from coming on the Switch 2. It's just the question is, are we seeing Switch 2 gameplay? Or are we seeing PlayStation gameplay and the Switch 2 is going to be, you know, severely downgraded?
We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
Like, because this footage here looks like PS5 Hogwarts Legacy. It doesn't look like PS4.
Immersed in the Wizarding World like never before.
And it doesn't look like the Switch port.
Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
You know?
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts...
Because I played this on PlayStation, and this looks very eerily similar to what I played. Now, Tony Hawk's, this is a port of the 3 and 4 games. And I think I covered one of these during the pandemic. I don't remember. I was like a skeleton guy, and I didn't do very well. Because I was like, man, I used to be really good at Tony Hawk's Pro Skater back in the day. But, nope. Nope. No Monster Hunter Wilds on Switch 2. Instead, Switch 2 has Wild Hearts. You could just use a Dolphin emulator. Yeah, and then have Nintendo's ninjas come after you. I like the Hitman franchise. But hasn't the Hitman franchise been on Switch before? This is the Hitman game I was playing for somebody as an Ultimate Selects.
Mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent.
Yeah, the James Bond thing, but you don't tell us what James Bond this is. So the people behind Hitman are actually making a James Bond game. That's actually pretty exciting. So that's a new announcement, as far as I know. People are going to buy the Switch anyway. I'm not trying to deter people from buying the Switch 2. I'm saying that all the ports is kind of lazy, and it's not really the Nintendo that we're used to. Like, it's like Nintendo's having an identity crisis with Sony, because this is something Sony would do.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
And this is a Nintendo DS game that they remastered, so this means this is coming to all consoles, probably. Unless they said exclusive to Switch 2, which I doubt. This is probably coming to Xbox and PlayStation as well. It was, Bravely Default was a DS exclusive at one point. I have the box upstairs, like the special edition box that Square sent me years ago. I love that RPG. That was a great RPG. HD Remaster. Available the same day Switch comes out. Blip. $450 price tag. Are pre-orders up or no?
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay, pre-sales for the Switch 2, $450, April 9th. Today's Nintendo Direct, price tag of $450. Console will be widely available on June 5th. Console will be available from usual lineup of retailers, which we expect Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart. Yeah, Nintendo didn't announce the price, though, which is surprising. So what's funny about the Zelda thing is you're basically getting a game where you play as Zelda as the hero, because this takes place as a prequel story to Tears of the Kingdom. So this is the stuff that Zelda was doing. So we actually get to see the Imprisoning War, but you won't get to play as Link probably unless they shoehorn him in as DLC or something. Because the Imprisoning War was between the sages and, you know, apparently Zelda, who is a sage as well. And the game will probably end with her turning into a dragon. So, I mean, you know, I love Dynasty Warriors, so I don't care. And Hyrule Warriors is actually a really good, you know, branch of Dynasty Warriors. Even though Dynasty Warriors Origins was a lot of fun, this is the type of Dynasty Warriors I like. Simple, fun Dynasty Warriors with Hyrule Warriors stuff. Age of Imprisonment. And this is coming out in the winter, I believe. Yeah, this winter. So, holiday.
That was Hyrule Warriors.
Holiday.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the imprisonment.
Wow! The new Mario Kart World is going to cost $80 USD? Holy crap. No wonder they didn't announce the prices. Oof. Ooh. So if you want to get... Wait. So if you get the system with a bundle, it's 500. Probably like 510. If you get the system without the game, it's 450. Man, that brings back so many memories, that sound. Oh. So good. So good.
A new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Gamecube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will
Yeah, Bobbert paid for the Switch 2 for us. Thank you, Bobbert. That's crazy. When I bought my GameCube, it cost $210 with tax. Soul Calibur 2 HD remastered. Looks so good. Soul Calibur 2 is still one of the best Soul Calibur games of all time. I was a beast with Link. Wow. F-Zero GX. Nope. Cats, don't do that. Hey. Link, chill.
Featuring the series first, machine customization and story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to
Man, those Brussels sprouts made me sick, man. My stomach is all messed up.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
Yeah, it cuts off at Pokemon Coliseum.
Nintendo Gamecube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game
Available the same day. That is so cool, though. GameCube and other stuff the same day. I like that. I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about this presentation. It doesn't have that same wow factor that most Nintendo Directs have. I don't know. Maybe because it's already I played so many of these games that are coming to the Switch too. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo Gamecube, Nintendo Classic.
No Super Smash Brothers Melee. It'll probably come. Smash Brothers came to the wait, did Smash Brothers ever come to the Switch Online? The N64? Or am I missing something? Did we ever get Smash 64 on the Switch? Oh, excuse me. We never got Smash 64? Oh, wow. Luke Sensei, whatever you want to call me. That's fine. I wish there was Smash 64. Wow, they never did it. So you probably won't get Melee then. Oh. Borderlands 4 was just announced this year, so I'm wrapping up soon, honey. Yeah.
We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing
I clear space for we can talk after if it's about family stuff.
I'm not talking about family stuff on the stream.
Oh, okay. I'm just going through the recap and just telling people that I feel like this was kind of... Maybe because I was up all night, but I was expecting a bigger impact because most of these games we've been covering for years. Like, what's cool though is you're going to see more PC games come because of the mouse. Like, literally, you tilt the controller on the side, it becomes a mouse. You know, so
yeah. Oh, you mean what do you mean a mouse? Like
you turn
it's like a Joy-Con or what?
You have the Joy-Con like this, and then you put it sideways, and it becomes a mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, but it works. It looks like it's a really cool mouse. It can be used on any type of surface.
So they're doing a lot of PC games then.
Or... Doing a lot of PC stuff, yeah. Yep.
Alright.
So they only had 3 new games, like, built from the ground up by Nintendo for Switch 2. So, Nintendo Mario World Kart, Hyrule Warriors 3, and a new Donkey Kong 3D game that does not feature Diddy Kong. It's basically like if Donkey Kong had Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Survival kids.
That's
oh no, more people with weird beards.
Hey now.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Your beard doesn't look weird though.
I shaved because I knew I was going to be on camera. I had to get rid of the ZZ Top beard.
So thank you. I mean, I don't know if Bobbert is still here, but
Bobbert is still here, yeah.
Away.
Bobbert's like, make sure you use this to get the Switch too.
I will. Of course we are.
So,
are you kidding? I don't even feed Luke anything except for cabbage mainly. That's what I was gonna do, is make him some cabbage today.
So Monster Hunter Wilds will not be coming to the Switch 2, at least right now. Street Fighter 6 will. And the system pre-orders begin on April 9th. The system comes out on June 5th. And the system has 2 options. $450 for the regular, $500 for the one that has Mario Kart built in. The games, the new Switch 2 games are $80 a piece. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the games are $80. Well, that's gonna make people not want to buy it.
I don't know. And mostly all they're doing is most of the games coming to Switch 2 on release day are some of the biggest games that were released over the past 5 years.
So it'll be like best of.
Best of, yeah. Cyberpunk was during the pandemic. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII Remake was during the pandemic. Borderlands is a brand new game that comes out this year. Everybody's getting Borderlands. And of course, the director from Final Fantasy Remake. So this was 2020. 2024 was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So this is Remake. It's not even... I thought both were going to come packaged.
That's my favorite one, is the first one.
Yeah, the first one... The first
The
one.
Rebirth, they messed up the grinding on it. You can't grind levels normally.
Mm-hmm.
They made it sort of like Monster Hunter Wilds' grinding, where you have to go through the story to grind. It's just the same thing, which is ridiculous. Like, that's not fair.
Yep. So they're showing... Even the Yakuza 0 game, that's actually a PS3 game.
Mm.
But they have...
Mm.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Okay.
I didn't know if I was cramping you.
No, I'm not cramped at all. I'm running out of energy because like of
I
how
understand.
long
Well,
I've
they're
been
not.
awake.
My family isn't coming by today.
Okay.
It won't be until later in the week.
Okay. Okay, they are coming though. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, they didn't say they were going to come by here yet. I mean, I asked them to.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not gonna step on your toes or anything.
I hope they admitted they're coming within 40 minutes of us though.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
all right.
and that they came in within 40 minutes on the way here. So
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
sorry. I just find it astonishing.
I find it astonishing that they're actually going to put Star Wars Outlaws on release. Like, so many ports, so many ports. This is a new game.
Okay.
Nobunaga's Ambition is new. I don't know about this one. Same day as Switch 2, so it's showing you, like, when some of these games are coming out, and then they show you the release date. These games were both shown on... all three of these games were shown on the Nintendo Direct. They're all for Switch 2. This was on the PlayStation State of Play thing. Fortnite, of course, obviously.
Yeah.
Same day as Switch 2, yep. Same day as Switch 2. So there's going to be like 50 games. Or more as launch titles. Like, there's going to be an insane amount of games. I'm surprised they don't have the Arkham Collection for Switch 2, because that probably would have been a better... Oh, wow. Actually, no, they have more games that they didn't show. Okay, well. We showed a lot of games, but we only have a few more left. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, never mind. He has more developer reel. Oh, this is the, this was a big From Software reveal. This is a vampire game developed by the people that made Dark Souls. It's heavily M-rated.
And you're rewatching everything right now?
No, I skipped around.
Oh, okay.
I didn't watch the whole... I didn't like the presentation of the system itself. Because here's the difference.
Yeah, you switched to the UK one because it wasn't working.
No, we're back in the US. They're all the same. The only difference is, like...
One was working.
When they did both the Wii U and the Switch reveal, and they did their Nintendo Directs, Iwata and Reggie both, like, when Wii U was its own Nintendo Direct, Iwata was the one who just showed the price and the release date. Reggie did the price and release date on Nintendo Switch, because Iwata was gone. These guys, the three new Nintendo guys who were doing this in Nintendo Direct, they did the release date of the Switch. They did not go over pricing for anything. The internet dropped the prices for the games and the system. And even Nintendo's main website didn't announce the price either, or the pre-order date.
Wait, what are you saying? That they put the wrong price online?
They didn't want people to freak out about the price, so they didn't talk about the price at all in this.
So...
The prices for the games or the prices for the system.
So they didn't talk about it, but it's listed online?
It's listed online, yeah. Yep.
Why would the games be $80 a piece?
I don't even think they're $80 a piece on PlayStation. Aren't they like 70?
60 or 70.
Yeah,
depending
60
on the
or
game.
70 depending on the game, yeah.
A lot of games are $60.
So if I'm
Or 70
being
at the most.
if I'm being completely honest, guys, if Mario Kart World is $80 and you're buying the system, you know, you're buying the system for $450, just get the $499 one because you get the game packed in, you're actually saving money. Because if you buy the system and you buy Mario Kart separately and Mario Kart's $80, that's well over 500 something. So you're better off just doing like the 510, you know, if you have to get the game packed in. That's a better bang for your buck than just like thinking, okay, I'm just gonna buy the system and get the games separately. It's like, I don't know about that. If it's true, that's the price, you know.
Yeah.
Well.
I don't know. Look, $80 is a lot.
Well-
I do think that I don't know what to say.
Well, I will tell you this. One of the cool features with the Switch 2 is if you buy a second console in your house, they have a share game feature where as long as you guys share the same internet connection, you can both play the same game. You do not have to buy multiple copies anymore for different systems. You can share the games.
As long as you're on the same
As
Wi-Fi.
long as you're on the same network. Yeah. In the same family plan or whatever, yes. So that's huge.
I mean, personally, I think anytime a game is tremendously, ridiculously expensive, then it has the potential to get more views on the channel because people want to watch it, not buy it. But that didn't work out with Monster Hunter at all.
It didn't work out with Monster Hunter. It didn't work out with the PS5 when we finally got the PS5.
So that doesn't always work.
Linky, don't do that.
Yeah.
Linky's been shy ever since the cameras come on. He's never come over and said hello.
Oh, he must sense the energy in the room that people can see us or something.
Probably. Because he's just going all over the place.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that, anyway, I'll talk to you later about
It's
it.
okay. The presentation's almost over. They're going to show you the last thing they show you is the new Donkey Kong
I'm sorry
game.
I left. I was just very stressed about things.
You're fine. You're allowed to leave.
Do you want to... Oh, you're going to pre-order it afterwards?
No, you can't pre-order it till April 9th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then why did everyone say it's going to be pre-ordered today?
I mean, I've gone to several websites where it says pre-orders aren't... I went to Best Buy and Walmart, and they both said, like, come back later, at a later date for when we'll be doing pre-orders.
What day of the week is April 9th? Or...
April 9th is next week.
Oh.
April 9th is Wednesday, a full week after the Nintendo Direct. Here's something interesting. Okay, I forgot. There were four new Nintendo games coming to Switch 2. This is Kirby Air Ride 2. And Masahiro Sakurai is making it. So people thought they were teasing Smash Brothers.
They're not.
No. Watch.
I think he'd like to make a fun game instead of like a stressful
Oh, of course, he doesn't want to do Smash Brothers anymore. He loves Kirby. He's Kirby's dad. Between him and Iwata, they were co-dads of Kirby. They both worked at HAL Labs. They both co-created the character together. So it makes sense that Masahiro Sakurai would basically make... he loved Kirby Air Ride. Most gamers didn't. I did not like Kirby's Air Ride on the
You
GameCube.
got it for me, but I don't know if I was very good at it.
So this is a sequel to this. After 20 years... Kirby's Air Riders. There it is. And it's coming out this year, I think? Directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Yay. Yep, it's this year. It's this year. So, all the new Nintendo games are coming out this year. You have 4 Nintendo games.
I'm sorry. Oh, next time I make the Brussels sprouts, I won't put as much vinegar.
I'm never eating Brussels sprouts again. I almost threw up on camera. I really thought I was going to lose it on camera.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
That was very generous of you, Bobbert. Thank you.
Bobbert and a bunch of other
And
people did super chats,
you know
and
who else-
Geeky became a member.
Who else is generous? You were very generous to me, Loki.
Oh, why?
You work very hard for me to take care of me.
Oh, well, I mean, just do what a husband's supposed to. So basically, the Switch 2 is going to be our anniversary present this year. I said I was going to get you a kitchen thingy, but it'd have to be the Switch 2.
I think we should take the Switch we got OLED and just turn it in. Exchange it. I'm also going to sell my violin.
See, this is a new Donkey Kong.
Oh.
He has pants now.
Okay. So he's kind of in between old Donkey Kong and new Donkey Kong.
He doesn't look like the rare Donkey Kong at all.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't.
He looks like the movie Donkey Kong. And they put him in pants.
I feel like maybe they're trying to get away from Rare and be like, we're going with our Nintendo design.
I mean, I told people, I said, Donkey Kong looks like Donkey Kong Jr. from when I was a kid. Kind of. He doesn't look like cool Donkey Kong anymore.
Upset.
Which is because we just played the Rare, the Retro Studios Donkey Kong Country Returns, right? Like, they just released it this January, and it had the classic, or the Rare design. And now this new game coming out this year, like this July, it doesn't have that Donkey Kong flair. It's gonna have some levels that'll have like Donkey Kong Country stuff, but this is basically Donkey Kong Odyssey. It looks spectacular. I just don't like how Donkey Kong looks. I love that they gave him pants, though. I think that's funny. They're trying to change his PR image. Give that man some pants.
He doesn't need them because he's an ape.
Apparently, it didn't test well, and he needs pants. So he has pants now.
I mean, he looked fine without pants before.
Maybe they're magical trousers like the hat was in Odyssey. Because they show scenes with Donkey Kong with just his tie on. So maybe those pants are like magical pants.
Handsome Donkey Kong is gone.
Yeah, no more
Candy Kong is not dating this
No
guy.
more handsome Kong.
If I was Candy Kong, I would not date this version of Donkey
See,
Kong.
July. So you have Mario Kart in June 5th.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong July. Probably Kirby's Air Ride in like the fall, and then in the winter, like either December or January, you have Hyrule Warriors 3. So that's 4 first-party titles in, the launch window of the Switch 2.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but I remember other systems having more like first-party IPs like during the launch window. Technically, there's a pack-in game. For the Switch. It's really stupid. And they got rid of the Miis. The Miis are gone. There are no more Miis. Their emphasis with this system is you as a person with a webcam you have to buy separately.
What?
I'm not buying a webcam. I don't want to be on camera.
You're supposed to play it with a webcam all the time?
Yep, and they have a series of Nintendo ports. They're making a Switch 2 port of Breath of the Wild from 2017. Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Kart Jamboree with new content, Kirby's Forgotten Land with new content, only on Switch 2. So it's basically like DLC editions for games that you've already played, but you can't play the DLC on the versions you already have, but you can upgrade the game if Nintendo sees that you bought the original.
Yeah.
Then you can pay a expansion price to get the higher res version on whatever.
Oh.
So... and of course there's Nintendo Treehouse Live. They're showing you the new stuff. But I'm not doing Nintendo Treehouse. I'm going to sleep. So,
No. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry,
I've been up.
You've had a rough day eating Brussels sprouts.
I do feel sick.
And we don't even need to.
Wait, what is this? This is old, right? Yeah, this is way old. Yeah. So.
Well, that happened.
Yeah, that did happen. That's all Dunsky.
Well, we got Luke on camera, even though he only ate like one Brussels sprout. But in his defense, I did add apple cider vinegar and honey to them.
No, I don't.
And that was
like,
pretty strong.
I don't
That's
like
my
Brussels
fault.
sprouts. I don't like Brussels sprouts. Like, I almost threw up on camera. Like, I still, even though I only ate like 2 of them, I still feel sick.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Thank you, Bobbert, for the amazing super chat. You were breathtaking. We will use those funds toward the Switch 2. Do not worry. It will happen. 100%. Just like the last patron who gave us $500. We got the Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
So your funds will not be wasted on scams or charities or anything, you know, it goes to exactly what you guys said the super chat's for. If you have a live stream you would like to see this month, Bobbert, you are a honorary ultimate in our book, so just let us know. And of course, you are the top donator of the day. I don't think anybody's going to surpass you today. Yeah. At least I hope not, because my heart can't take it. I've told people before, I'm not a very expressive person, so there's really no point to webcam, because like I had people come in and they're just like, wow, you don't look very expressive, or you look like you're bored. It's like, this is just how I am. Like, I'm just like this.
Yeah.
My voice is how I express emotion. It's because I was a radio DJ, so it's...
Yeah, you're very expressive in your voice.
Yeah.
But you just sit in the same spot without moving your head a lot when you talk.
I guess I'm an anime character then. All right. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Sonic will be this afternoon. I found the blue controller, so Amber will be able to play. You don't want to know where it was. It was down in the basement. But it was not near the box. It was somehow Linky knocked it down in the corner of the basement down there.
Oh my gosh.
So he got a hold of it and he batted it and he knocked it down the stairs. The battery still works, so you're going to play that sideways like this, because I only have one Pro controller, so you're going to have to play like this. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. I also didn't take my medicine, so I need to take my medicine. Which...
Yeah, maybe we can call our niece while you're going to bed.
Yeah, if I don't pass out first. What else did I have to say? Xenoblade is tonight, and I don't know what else is tonight. Maybe you guys can pick another mystery game. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. In the comment section below, tell us what you thought about this Nintendo Direct. Are you super excited? Was I too critical? Did it live up to your expectations? Let me know.
Thanks again, Bobbert. That really helps out tremendously.
Yep. All right, guys.
Thank you, everyone. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought about the Direct. All right, God bless. Happy gaming. See ya.
You guys will be redirected to Sonic.